Welcome back to the expert walkthrough for Dark Souls 3, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and I look goofy as hell, but there's a reason for that. Check this out. We have, over to the right there, 160 poison resistance, because I went through all my pieces of equipment, and I equipped only the stuff that has the highest poison resistance possible, which is really going to help us in this place. I may as well equip our daggers too. It doesn't matter if you can effectively use the weapon or not, but being able to use the dagger is important because of the weapon art. So, just to give you an example, that little scoot, it basically costs almost no focus points, and you can use it even with 0 focus points, but it's going to help us move through the swamp. And the added poison resistance is going to be very helpful for us, so that way we don't get inflicted with poison. But just in case we do, I bought all 7, or 6, there was only 6 available. I bought all 6 purple moss clumps from the person at Firelink Shrine, the handmaiden, I think is what she's called, the chicken. She's basically like a fire keeper from Dark Souls 2. She's got the same face and robe and everything. That's why I have pretty much no souls, because I bought that and a torch. And we're going to need the torch when we get into the next place that has the leeches. Oh god, don't get me started on the leeches. But for now, we're going to go into Farron Keep. I found out why my videos were recorded at 60 frames per second but would not play back at 60 frames per second. And when you clicked on this video, you probably noticed too. The only way I can record at 60 frames per second and actually have you guys be able to play it back at 60 frames per second watching the video is if I record at 720 instead of 1080. So, I mean, full screen it, look at the resolution, ask yourself if you're comfortable watching at 720, and let me know if you guys would rather have a slightly lower resolution with double the frame rate in the playback, or would you rather have 1080p and half the frame rate. So I'll leave it up to you guys. The comments will decide, and until then, we're going to forge on in this very, very shitty level. Okay, here we go. Not that I dislike it or anything. I mean, it's basically your typical blight town and whatever else. But, you know, it is what it is. It's kind of shitty. I'm glad we can at least two-shot these guys, because the slugs aren't a problem. There's just a ton of them. And I think this mask is what I needed to complete my poison resistance set. Oh no, wow. Looks like the worker hat has the most for sure. It has noticeably more than any other piece. It's almost double. Let's see, what's my poison build-up like? Yeah, it's pretty slow. This is actually very effective. Okay. One R2 will almost do it. If this thing was upgraded one more time, I guarantee it would one-shot him. So I guess I'm going to have to keep an eye on my poison build-up. And one thing I've noticed so far about most of these Dark Souls 3 videos I'm doing in particular is I move really damn slow. Like when I'm playing it back and watching it just to make sure that I don't need to fix any mistakes or anything, I get pissed off watching myself sit there and not do anything and go so slow. So I'm going to try to get rid of that. Can kill him before I get poisoned. And then obviously the purple moss clump will make your poison bar basically disappear. So I want to point that out. I did essentially just kind of waste one right there, but it's all good. And I just got a Titanite shard. Good, good, good. So I'm going to go over here. There's actually a dark wraith nearby, and we're going to have to deal with him. And then these things that are hanging in the trees, you really can't do anything about those. Like, you can't shoot them down or anything. I do know that people that have played Demon Souls and have gone through the whole Souls series, they're going to be aware that obviously this resembles the Valley of Defilement. The slugs and everything are iconic, and there was a big pile of slugs hanging from the ceiling that you could shoot down. and they would all disperse, and it had an item in the middle of it, but that does not happen over the course of this level, I don't think. So right now, the only thing I'm really concerned about in this level is just making sure I get all the items. And we got an Estus shard, which, if I was smart, I would go back and use that, like, ASAP, but I don't think I will. No, I'm poisoned. Whatever. Okay. It'd probably be a good idea to go back and use my Estus shard, but I don't think I'm going to. So, what I'm doing right now is, this level, this is a good vantage point to be able to tell. This level is essentially a giant circle, is all it is, and you can start going in either direction. I prefer to start in this direction with the slugs. I don't know why, I always have, but I've beat this game, I don't know, I've gotten to New Game Plus 6, something like that. I've beat this game about 6 times, and normally I prefer to go this direction here that has the slugs in it, and there's no serious reason for that, but I don't know, I just kind of do. And I'm going to leave all those items on the other side, because that's going to be my way of knowing that I'm getting close to the beginning again, like these items over here and stuff. They're going to be landmarks, essentially, so I'm going to be smart and go back and use that Estus shard, which is going to take up a little bit of time, but it's not going to make too much of a dent. We're going to clear most of this level in this video. I don't think I'm going to get to the Abyss Watchers in this video, but in this game, specifically, the Abyss Watchers are for sure in my top 3 boss fights. They're very fun, and I have a surprise for you guys when I do that boss fight. Okay, more Estus is always good. I don't care what anybody says. And then I don't think I can... Okay, I have 3 Titanite shards, and I need 6 to upgrade the Butcher Knife again, and I need large Titanite shards for my spiked mace. It's all good. Cirrus is gone.
Ooh, yet to give in, eh? Good. The Firekeeper must be twitching with delight. But what do you really know about these Lords of Cinder, these supposed legends? Let's take Aldrich for one. A right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might. Such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance?
Well, I do. I don't know about you, but have you seen the size of my fucking weapon? I've got a chance. Butcher knives are good for sludge. Keep that in mind, Crestfallen Bro. Version 3. Now, Hawkwood is, he's interesting. He's probably my favorite out of the iconic Crestfallen Bro characters that you find in Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and Dark Souls 2 as well, I guess, and then Dark Souls 3. But Hawkwood's, he's really cool. His questline is amazing, actually. If you follow it all the way through, it goes through the Dragon Covenant and stuff, and he's actually a really, really well thought out character, and it's really cool. Alright, I'm not going to kill these slugs again. I'm not going to waste my time on them. To be honest, I don't feel like killing any of the slugs because they don't really drop anything of use. I know that the slugs in the other game dropped, see, I always want to look up because I always think it's going to be Dark Souls with piles of slime that drop Titanite shards, but it's not like that in this game. I'll take the stone parma. That is a heavy-ass shield, and it's really not anything special. I'll briefly run through here and look for items. Nothing. Alright. This is where the Dark Wraith is. And he's not a problem by any means. He's really not that difficult. The ones that you find later on, before you go into the boss fight, those ones are actually a lot harder. Hey, there he is. What do you know? I wonder how much damage this bow is going to do. I'm just curious. It does okay. Alright. Shoo! That first hit was free, buddy. And they will steal your humanity, by the way. So. Whoa! Don't you do that to me. He's really not doing that bad to me. Normally, he gives people more trouble through this part of the game, but I don't know, he's not that bad. He can't seem to get through our shield. And a couple backstabs later, and he's toast. Alright, cracked red eye orb. Now, you can farm him for pieces of the dark armor, and you can even get, like, the dark sword and stuff from him and the dark hand. But the Sage's Coal is what's going to help us create magic weapons and stuff like that, obviously. You get that to Andre back at Firelink Shrine. And I find that to be a more useful and better design in this game, where it gives you, basically, I knew there was one more thing I was missing. Basically giving you a hub of a blacksmith, so you don't have to go to the different blacksmiths across the universe to go get the different stuff. I really appreciate that and liked it. It's less work. Alright, let's go up here and deal with this bullshit. So, these Grutes, I believe they're called, they're not too problematic. The only problem is I don't recommend you ever go after them with not full health, especially if there's more than one. But you have 3 different kinds in this level. You've got the ones that have the knife, you've got the ones that have the spear, and then you've got these really psychopathic ones that are really annoying and will come after you with their bare hands with a grab attack. Now, normally I recommend you try as hard as you can to aggro one at a time, because as you can see, they're not, like, super formidable, but they are really annoying in numbers. That kick attack is your best opportunity to get a backstab. Okay. So here's what I would like to do, is I'm going to switch back to this incredible thing. Get rid of these, because we don't technically need them yet. Oh, I'm still fat rolling. Okay. Get rid of my bow. Still fat rolling, okay. This may be a problem. This is probably my heaviest thing, to be honest. 64, 61, 63. Let's do it. Alright. Can I put my bow back on? No, of course not. Alright, that's fine. We'll equip the bow when we need it, and only when we need it. Alright, and then over here, we'll check around every single tree and corner to make sure we don't miss any items. Yeah, that guy right there. Oh yeah, this is way better. We can't do shit when we got this. There's that item. Okay, poison resin, so we can poison our weapons. Not something I'm particularly interested in doing, but it's good to know. It's good to know that we can do it. Okay, I think we're gonna run into the other form of Grue right here. There he is. Foo boy. Or, I don't know if they're called Grutes. I think it's just Grue is what they're called. We are going to sneak up on this guy because he's not worth the trouble that he causes when he sees you. Hold still. It was for your own good. Alright. So there's that item right there. And then there are several over in this direction. So let's grab this one first. Oh boy. And there's that Grue dog type things that are a separate problem in themselves. Titanite shards. Once I pick up enough Titanite shards in this level to upgrade my weapon, I am heading back post-haste to do it. I'm just letting you guys know. I always thought that the design, the texture on these rocks was kind of cool. Looks like eyeballs. And I don't know if they did that on purpose. I don't know if it's supposed to symbolize something. It very well could. Okay, no items along these walls or trees. I don't want to get poisoned. Alright. So then I guess what we can do now is go get that up on the rock. Okay. This is where the dagger would have come in handy. Oh yeah, these assholes. Here we go. I guess it's a good thing we can destroy them so easily. The Great Sword. This is a very cool weapon. Classic. Introduced in Dark Souls 2. Very high base damage. And it requires a lot of strength to use. But the end results of that weapon can be devastating. Okay. So I'm going to put the butcher knife back on, as well as these. And this is the part where it's going to start to get real messy. So normally, I'll show you guys what I mean by the weapon art. It's this. I had my shield up. I wonder why that happened just now. Okay. Come on over. And they never drop anything either. I'm really glad these guys die so easily. So they drop Titanite shards. That's good. Looks like I have enough to go back and upgrade. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, fuck those things. I hate those things so much. Actually, I'm not going to go back and upgrade. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and use the weapon art to get through the swamp. You don't want those things to see you, I promise. Try as hard as you can to avoid them. Yes! And we got the sunlight talisman. Nice. It's not super important to us, especially not this build, but it's still good to have. Okay, Wolfblood Swordgrass is a Covenant item. Now I guess we're going to try to make use of our bow that we have here. Wow, that was pretty good. Okay, so fire does pretty good against these guys. That's good. I'll I can't use this weapon. Still got him though. Okay, now we're going to bring down this asshole of an enemy. Wow, we do no damage. Yeah, these guys suck. They do that type of shit. And it's just awful. To be honest, I'd be better off just doing this. Woo! Yeah, when they use the skulls like that, it's like some Bloodborne type shit. And then I do know that these big guys drop, well, he didn't seem to drop anything. But normally they drop iconic items from Dark Souls 1, like one has Black Bow of Ferris, I believe, and so on and so forth. I can't hit that one from here, so for now we're going to forge on. Okay, let's get through this damn poison. Thank goodness for our super high poison resistance, because we would have already been poisoned if we didn't have it. Titanite shards, good stuff. And then when you use these little mounds in between his milestones to let our poison go down, and that way we don't have to get through our moss and stuff so fast. And the fire's not just for show, it'll hurt you. Just in case you don't believe it. And like I said in the first video, essentially what we're doing is we're going through this whole area so we can put out these fires that are above. And as soon as we put out all the fires that are above, I guess they're kind of like beacons in a way, I don't know. Once we get rid of all those, nameless knight armor, which is basically just regular knight armor from Dark Souls 1. Once we get through all that, we are going to unlock the Abyss Watcher's boss fight, which is going to be one of the coolest boss fights in the game. And Hazel invades here a second time and has a thief ring on, I'm pretty sure, so you're not going to have any clue where they are until they're close by. They should be right over here by the steps, though, I think. Hazel's a chick, I believe, but she should be right over here by the steps, yeah. Where are you? I'm actually going to fight Hazel on the steps because it's easier. And yeah, we're going to have to go up this big tower over here in just a second. I'll fight Hazel out of the poison. Now, sometimes your game glitches and Hazel ends up... Oh shit, you're not supposed to follow me up here. Go back. Shoo! Damn it. If I fuck with this thing, Hazel's gonna show up. No, you can't get past there. That's good. Your tracking is off. Hazel is coming for me, though. I know she is. And I don't want to get backstabbed or something. Alright, let's do this then. Oh man, never been so glad to have bought 99 arrows. There's Hazel. I knew it. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! You couldn't just leave me alone, could you? Come on. Shit, never mind. Stop coming on. Man, I got nothing to heal with. Oh shit! Oh shit! Alright, here we go. Damn. She's probably gonna come over here and kick my ass, but... Where's my items? Do I have anything to heal with? I don't. Shit! Can I use a homeward bone? I can't. Fuck. Alright. I'm just gonna have to accept my fate. She wants this kill really bad. I have nothing to heal either. Alright. I was not expecting this to become a problem. I suppose I could technically make a run for it. Back to the bonfire. Shit. Oh, that's my last one. Oh, fuck. Shit. No! Alright, I'm done. Oh, well. This is it. You, other shitty Groot. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I may as well try to die right here. There we go. Okay. So Hazel showed up at the wrong time. I knew we weren't going to kill that thing fast enough in order to avoid Hazel giving us an issue. I guess when we go back, we're just going to have to kick her ass. Really bad. And by kick her ass really bad, I mean, let's see, I need to use an ember. Well, since I'm already here, I may as well go upgrade my weapon. It should help do more damage. I would just go completely shieldless and use our giant fucking crazy ass weapon all the time, but I can't do that. Alright, do I have soul items I can use? I do. 1,000. That'll work.
What?
Here we go. Let's get that A scaling in strength too. Alright, what's our damage with this thing? 191. It's 255 with that though. That's way better with the spiked mace. That's okay though. Spiked mace isn't gonna get the job done. Alright, let's go redeem ourselves. I guess you could technically play through in your unkindled form to avoid the invasion from Hazel, but what fun would that be? The game is appealing because it provides difficulties and challenges, so we're not going to do that. I don't even think my channel would exist if this game was easy. I'm out of moss though, that's the only problem. So I was really hoping I'd be able to get through this place without them. You know what? Let's go the other way. All right. What do you know? It gave me more purple moss clumps. Oh boy. All right. I'm gonna let this thing go down completely, and then we are going to forge our way through, because going that way is gonna be a quicker way to get to our soul pile so we can get it back. I totally forgot about the cursed lizards too. I forgot all about them, but it won't happen again. It's just been a really long time since I've touched this game, and a lot of this stuff that's happening is fresh stuff that I'm remembering on the spot. Give me iron flesh. Not that it's super important, but I still want it. Alright, there's the cursed lizards. And I think our soul pile should be over here. Oh, fuck you, you're not gonna curse me. You might. Hey, an item. Okay, yeah, there's the second set, and this is the steps that we ran up. Is there anything over here? I may as well check. There's Hazel again. I knew it! There is something. Fucking Hazel. There she is. Not even gonna let us get our shit back. Oh, fuck. Not you. No. Okay. Now I'll fuck with you. No! Fucking die. Don't you do that jumping shit. Not on me. I would have rather you fell through the floor. Okay. Alright, Hazel, where the fuck did you go? I'm ready for you now. shit, that didn't work at all. Ugh. Come on over. I'm gonna bait and switch you. Whoa! Damn, I'm just trying to parry here, and it's not working. That's it. Why don't you try to trade with me? Even though technically you'd win based on that. Alright. I'm already out again. But she gave me 2 back. That's good. Oh shit, this is more slow parts. So let's try to be smart about this. Okay, now we'll let it cool down and deal with these assholes in the meantime. Yeah, as you run through these areas, more enemies require more hits to kill. Shit! Okay. Get through this place one way or another. I do know that this place is for sure the cause of a lot of aggravation for a lot of new players. And this is like the first genuinely difficult place that you get to. Fuck. Alright, let's see what fire does against these assholes. Oh shit. No, fuck, don't do that. Wrong button. That's the attack I wanted. No, he fell through the wall. I feel cheated. Oh god, that thing. Alright. I'm sure he saw us. No? Okay. Good. Hi! I wasn't invited to the slug party. But I'm coming anyway. Got me a nice little bone shard. Alright. That's the boss fight right there, as a matter of fact. Upgrading this thing was definitely a good idea. this is what I was looking for. There's an item up there. Should probably go get that first. Oh yeah, it's just the Estus. The damn dogs. Ugh, no thanks. Go! Okay. This part in the level is going to be super useful. It's going to create a bit of a tangent, but I may as well do it before we end the video. This is where we're going to find the Covenant, and I think there's a bonfire too. Before I go through that doorway that is obviously to the bonfire, there's a lizard too. There he is. He's patrolling? Since when did lizards patrol? This is my best shot at killing him right here. You little bastard, no! What the fuck? How many times can you miss? That was an ordeal. Okay, where is it? There's a hidden wall up here somewhere that should disappear. There it is. Dream Chaser's Ashes. Did I just say asses? Did I just say Dream Chaser's Asses? I meant Dream Chaser's Ashes. I didn't mean to be dyslexic there. And then this is kind of important. This is the altar that you pray to. This is the Old Wolf of Farron. It is speculated to be Sif, is what people say, but we don't know that for a fact. You get the etiquette, which is really cool. It's probably my favorite one to use in PvP. I don't want to join the Covenant, but it's a really cool Covenant regardless. You can get some really cool stuff from this Covenant. The rewards are rather cool. And the wolf blood, or the wolf sword grass that we got, is actually, where is it? Come on now. There it is. Wolf's blood sword grass is, what they let you give to the Covenant to gain points. And you'll get some of that every time you kill somebody. Now I'm going to rest. And then this next part is going to be a bit of a tangent, but it's got to be done. I want to do it. It's literally going to have nothing to do with Farron's Keep. With Farron Keep, it's just going to have sort of a mini boss. And then there's an opportunity to get some lizards behind him. Yeah, we're going to be doing that number, dropping on those and shit. It's going to be weird, but it's really cool. And this part kind of gives people problems, but it doesn't have to. Yeah, recognize that. Jeez, this is beautiful. These are really, really nice visuals. Like, that is Lothric Castle there. That's going to be one of the hardest levels in the game. It's sort of like this game's version of 3-3. Alright, now it's time to fight this fucker, and he's really annoying, so we're going to show you the effective way to get past him. That effective way consists of not getting hit with the rock spit. Now, he is a that. As long as you stay close, he normally doesn't do that. And you'll notice that his attacks are similar to the strayed demon. That's essentially what he is. So as long as you stay behind him, normally you're fine. There we go. I wanted him to do that. And you can cut him in half, oddly enough. It's like one of the weirdest things ever. I don't know why they implemented it against him, but you can. So this is the best way to fight him, is to stay unlocked completely. You have to watch out for that tail. It can be a problem. It can be as much of a problem as you make it. And you get the soul of the stray demon. And the great axe. The great axe is really cool. I really put some thought into whether or not I should use it, but I decided against it. I don't think I will. I demonstrated 2 different kinds of playstyle against that guy. I showed you what it's like to lock on and stay at medium range, and you struggle to stay behind him when you're locked on because he's constantly turning around and contorting and stuff. And then once you break lock on, it's like the only thing stopping you from getting behind him is you. So that is my pro advice for you against that guy, is just stay completely away from lock on, don't worry about that shit, and you'll be just fine. Now we gotta do some acrobatic type shit so we can get to these lizards, because fuck them. They don't deserve to live, not while my weapons need upgraded. Okay, there they are. There's dead dragons. Now, this part intentionally scares the crap out of you. It's supposed to. You're going to think that that dragon is going to come alive because there's obvious lizards there baiting you, but I promise they're not. Dragon is dead. It is dead. Okay, and then there's one more lizard up there that is not going to escape us either. You get a miracle here, Lightning Spear. This is going to be the very first offensive miracle that you get in your playthrough in this game. Well, good one anyway. That's going to be your first good offensive miracle that's going to do a lot of damage and help you in PvP and stuff like that, or just bosses. Okay, this lizard is kind of a bait. So there's enemies here. He gave me a heavy gem. I don't really care about that, but it's nice to have, I guess. Where are you going? Okay. That works too. I'm just gonna murder these guys. It's free souls. Obviously, you don't want this guy to ring that. And then this is how you get back over the wall. Nifty little shortcut. Nothing over here, but we're going to check anyway because we're Souls players. Always pays off to explore. Did he live? He totally lived. I don't like leaving anyone alive. I think he's gonna get up. Yep. Oh, man. And then there's the other side where we found Yol. Where did that sneaky little fucker go? There he is. You just hold still for me. The only thing better than a bonk is a bonk with spikes that causes bleed. Okay, so now that we're done with that little tangent area, I'm going to go back to the bonfire. I'm going to end this one, and then when I continue this next week, I suppose it'll be a good idea to actually start putting out these fires. Stop letting this place give me such a hard time. So we can get to the boss fight, because that's the redeeming quality of this place. Is you're gonna have a hard time through most of it because you're gonna have to deal with slugs and poison and goat guys, and you're gonna have to deal with all kinds of shit that's gonna piss you off. But I'm telling you, it's like once you get to the boss fight, it's totally worth it. The place redeems itself completely. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one here, and since this one's going to come a little bit late, it's probably going to be Thursday by the time this uploads, but I guess there's nothing wrong with falling a little behind as long as I'm still recording. Other than that, since it is technically going to be Thursday, you can expect Dark Souls Remastered coming after this for Thursday and Friday. I'm going to try to get 2 or 3 videos out for Dark Souls Remastered since I'm having a lot of fun playing it, and then we'll be home stretch on the weekend after that. So the weekend is going to be Dragon's Dogma Remastered on PlayStation 4. I'm really excited about playing that for you guys. It's been a long time since I delved into that game and tried to enjoy it, because after I finished it on PlayStation 3 and did that expert walkthrough, I tried playing it again on this channel, but only got like 2 videos in, and then I played it on PC and didn't get any further than I did on my rebooted series for PlayStation 3. So I'm really excited to actually sit down and play that game and try to get all the way to the end again. It's been a long time since I played through that game, and then I'll try to make some time for Scholar of the First Sin, since I know people were saying they wanted to see that too. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in Dark Souls Remastered.
Mushy.